Alright, this video will be hooking up our blade linkage. You'll need a piece of wire. This is just, I think it's 1/16 inch steel TIG wire. You can use anything that's fairly stout. It doesn't need to be super strong. So first off, we'll need to remove this full circle steering horn off of there. And find our full travel this way. Take that off. And we'll use the one that came with the kit. We're going to need to drill out the hole so that the TIG wire will fit through it. There. It's a little big, but that'll work. And you'll need to take your TIG wire and bend a little hook on it, and then take that and bend it the other way so it's like that. Now that you've done that, you can take your steering arm, your steering horn, the hole that you drilled out, and you put it through there like that. Now it's hooked on there. It can't come off. Well, it can, but not right now. So we'll want this positioned about like that. And we want to find our point that we need to bend. The rod so that we can bend a loop into the end of it. We'll just take it like that. Give it a little bend. Cut the excess off that we're not going to need. And you have a piece that looks like this. And what you want to do is take this loop, we'll cut a little more off of that. We'll take this end and we'll start to bend a loop into it. And get it about like that. Now we can put that back on the steering arm, or wrong end. Put that back on the steering arm, or steering horn. Put it back on about where it was going to go. Just like that. And then you want to take and bend that loop the rest of the way up. So that it's pinched on there. Let's try to close that a little bit. Sorry, I gotta do this off screen. I can't get a good angle on it from the top of the box. There. You got that all nice and bent around like that. Now your linkage for the blade is hooked up. But you got to be able to prevent it from sliding side to side, which this one's really tight and not going to do it anyway. We'll put a zip tie on either side. And another one of those things that I didn't think I had to grab. So we got a zip tie to put on each side. Put it around like that. It's just got to be enough to hold it in place. Put one on the other side. And the linkage is mounted. Now we'll need to put that screw back in. with the lock washer. And that will work like that. That's the blade linkage. So now, the next step, the only step left, is electronics. And I'm going to have to wait to show you those until I get the motors, because I need the motors to wire them into the motor controller. Make sure when you get your motor controller and you order it that it's the one for RC. This one will work for RC, but the ones that are for RC come with wires pre-attached. I've got to hook up these wires to two separate receiver wires. So it's not a big deal. They're the same price. It's just now I gotta hunt down a couple of receiver wires to use this. You'll also need a couple of short wires, 2-strand wires for the motors. They don't need to be big. They're very, very low powered little motors. Yeah, I think that's it for now. So I hope you liked the video. Please like, please subscribe, and thanks for watching.